You know, the longer I do this, I find I have so many more questions than answers. So I thought tonight I'd just put out this smorgasbord of wonderings and hope that over the next couple of days you'll find me or email me and share with me some of your thoughts on some of these ideas. So one thing I wonder about is the power of a scope and sequence that has a conceptual flow instead of a topical flow. One where we don't launch with the standard, but we consider the conceptual foundation and then purposely sequence experiences to build conceptual depth. Then I wonder, how in the world do you present it in such a way that would make sense to teachers without losing the feel of that flow? But then as we're going through that, I also wonder if the power is actually in the development of the scope and sequence, not in giving it to the teachers and not in the end product. If it's puzzling through that flow, doing things like fractions and number lines before a ruler, or fractions before telling time, making those decisions and how it impacts it. I wonder if you were to design a program for 4-year-old kids, what would it look like? If you notice, one I've been working on with Hong Kong International School, the whole first semester is qualitative focus. And I wonder what that impact is. But if we're trying to develop language and mathematical thinking, is that an important focus for them? And we're seeing that kids are noticing same and different wherever they go, things that we don't notice. And we have kids confidently saying, it's a little bit tall, a little bit tall, a little bit tall, instead of tall, taller, tallest, wondering why we aren't getting what they're talking about. But we got some kids going, math, it's just everywhere. What a great way to think about the world from a 4-year-old point of view. I wonder if acceleration is our best choice for mathematically talented students. If you're procedurally talented, is doing next year's procedures or the following year's procedures increasing my cognitive depth or my cognitive thinking? If it's depth of understanding the way, then what does depth even look like? How do I talk about it? Is it looking at things from multiple perspectives? And then what would enrichment be for kids? Is it giving them the packet that they get because they did really well on the pre-assessment? I would fail the pre-assessment, so I don't have to do the packet. Or is it finding that stuck point for the kids and getting them to think algebraically? I wonder then how we help parents value conceptual depth versus procedural fluency and help them understand that there are 5 strands of math proficiency, not just the one. The very first Ignite session I did, I shared this work that was shown by a 5th grade student who regrouped and didn't realize they were right back where they started from. Oh my gosh, it's a fact, right? So I wonder what work they show. And I wonder how we start to value diversity of student work as providing valuable insights into their thinking and understanding, but then how do we ensure that precise use of conventional language and notation? I wonder how in the world Jen and Maggie can actually come up with a PowerPoint session and this whole Ignite session in their car ride. And then I wonder how many words Jen can actually get done in a 15-second rap slide. So I went back last year to find that. And you'll see what I mean because they're next. But they were able to do something like 60 to 64 words in a slide. I don't know if that's average or maximum, but we'll see next. I wonder if it's possible to design an intervention program that identifies conceptual holes but provides these meaningful learning experiences that are rich with the practices, but still also build teacher capacity and depth of knowledge. And I wonder if these adaptive software programs like Redbird, Reasoning Mind help build teacher capacity, or if it's really student focused. I don't even know enough to know what to wonder about with that one. I wonder if something other than high-stakes testing can be used to ensure quality and equity for this high-quality education for all. It seems like we spend a lot of time and resources on accountability for our professional decisions, and maybe that money would be better spent and better used on resources and infrastructure, smaller class sizes, time to design and prepare, professional development, salaries, instructional coaches. So I'm wondering, most of all, if you will take up my initial invitation to find me over the next couple of days and share with me some of your thoughts about these wonderings. Thank you very much.